Hello my beautiful Taurus friends, welcome to my channel. This is Venus Baby Tarot, and today I'm going to give you a money reading. So we're going to take a look at what your finances, career, money, etc. Looks like in the near future. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you some tea leaves. So if you guys are looking for a personal session, you can book in the description box below on my scheduler. I think that one wants to come out too. And then this one. And if you like my content, I do hope that you like and subscribe. Let's get a couple of these. We've got this one right here. We've got this one right here, and then that one. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. So you have opportunity or windfall here. Says right here with the flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You also have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So if you've been dealing with issues financially, you are in the near future going to be overcoming this issue, okay? Then you have strong emotion, passionate love or hate with the fire. You have someone is behaving stupidly with the turkey. And you have unsettled times, need to plan ahead with the kangaroo. Okay, this one was popping out with the handshake. It says a meeting with a stranger could be important. We will leave that to the side. Okay, for now, let me move these off the camera. All right, now let's get some of the career cards for you. Oh, they're upside down. You have goals. You have a halt. You have mechanic, trust, and comfort with new money on the bottom of the deck. And then let's get your tarot out. You have Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, Queen of Swords, the Justice card, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune in the middle of your spread here, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, very interesting, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords with the Magician underneath that. So I definitely feel like there is nothing to fret with that energy whatsoever. I'm going to take the two second bottom of the deck energies just because I feel like they are relevant. Because to me, I feel like while there could be halts, there could be struggles, okay? There may even be disagreements, okay, with this energy right here, the fire, but it is something that you are going to be overcoming here in the near future, okay? So this is not something that you need to fret about or worry about whatsoever, because this is something that you are going to overcome. Yes, you have unsettled times. And honestly, I feel like maybe this is in the recent past. Could be present based off of what I'm seeing here in your present energy, but we'll go ahead and get into your reading now. So you have the Six of Pentacles with the goals. Okay, so for me, you have been working really hard on trying to create some balance in your life in terms of your finances. I feel like you have some really strong goals for the future with this Ten of Pentacles and the goals card. And I feel like while you feel like you may not you feel that you may not quite be at the Ten of Pentacles yet, you have been diligently working towards this, okay? You could be working together with somebody on this. This could be coworkers, a team, even partners, okay? Where you are trying to build something in your life. Like you're really trying to get to this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you have maybe even been making some vision boards or just writing down a list of goals, like things that you want to achieve this year, in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, you know, and maybe even like putting some money back and things like that so that you can achieve this goal. Because with the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like you are trying to make sure that you are balancing out what is going out and what is coming in. And like I said, that could mean that you're putting some back, like some money back, so that you feel like you have a little bit more of a nest egg and you are a little bit more comfortable, okay? It says right here, do not let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. And that's what I feel like has been happening for you, Taurus. I feel like you have finally gotten like this firepower within you, the fire, and you have been so determined, like so strongly pursuing something in your life, you know, and I'm telling you, you're doing it with great strength and fortitude, because over here in your present energy, you do have the strength card with the hold. And for me, this is basically like things have not been moving as quickly as you would have liked them to. You know, maybe you've been trying to put aside some money, but then you have to dip into your savings and you have to spend a little bit of it. Like, things are just not moving along quickly enough. You know, if you decided to kickstart a new business, for instance, you know, it could be that, the clients or just the finances are not coming in quick enough. And so you've had to continue to persevere. You've had to remain strong and diligent and continue to persevere so that you can reach this goal. Because I do feel like this energy right here with the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, this shows me that you're unstoppable. This shows me that even when things are not going exactly as planned or going your way, you are going to continue to push forward. You're going to continue to persevere because you are successfully overcoming this problem. And I feel like this flag energy is telling you to not settle. You know, do not settle for second best. Do not, just because things aren't moving quickly enough, don't settle for, oh, well, I guess this is good enough and, you know, it'll do for now and whatever. You know, it could be like you have been looking for a job, or you've been waiting on a pay raise or waiting on a raise, or you're waiting to be recognized by your boss. Okay. and I feel like if it's not happening quick enough for you, you know, you could easily just be like, well, I guess this position that I work is fine and I'll just settle into this and so on and so forth. But you're not doing that. Okay. Because with the 6 of Wands, I feel like you are going to be recognized. There's a lot of communication that's coming in for you, a lot of very quick moving energy that is coming in for you because of the fact that you are not backing down. Like, you're just not going to back down. You're going to continue to persevere. This opportunity or windfall, new money is coming in for you. Okay? And this says something new you've been working on will be very profitable. It also says, if you have a money-making idea, do it. And if you should consider creating a new source of income. So if you have an idea in the works that you have been wanting to do as a side job or wanting to just start your own business and maybe stay at the current position that you're at, but you still want to kickstart something new, this is like your green light to go ahead and do this, because it could actually be very profitable if you choose to take those action steps, which, like I said, I feel like you have been very diligent in taking action and hanging in there, you know, and being tenacious and persevering. You really have. And I think that you're going to continue to do so because things are going to start moving quickly. You're going to start seeing the rewards here with this 6 of Wands. Okay. So the Queen of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Cups and the Mechanic card. The Queen of Swords here, she looks like she's hard at work in this deck. You know, she is finding information. She is trying to figure out what she needs to do, what steps she needs to take, etc., etc. She has a vision in mind and she is willing to create it. She's willing to go for it and she's willing to put in the work for it, because look at, she's drinking coffee and it's nighttime outside. You know, she is willing to stay up long hours, whatever she needs to do so that she can find the proper information and, you know, the tools in order to create or do what she is trying to achieve, right? And it says right here, mend what needs to be mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. So it could be right here in this halt that you are currently experiencing in your life. There may need to be a bit of a pivot or adjustment. But because the Strength card is there, I feel like you are going to be making that adjustment. You are going to be, and for me, I feel like it could be making some changes to your resume or applying for different positions, or maybe there's an adjustment in the way that you market, or there's an adjustment that you need to make in terms of, other sources of income, like say pensions and stuff like that, so there could be another adjustment. If you are retired, it could be that, making an adjustment for you could be finding a way to sell things. Like if you're very skilled at something, like you're skilled at woodworking, or you're skilled at like knitting, crocheting, sewing, creating things, painting, like it could be you finding a way to sell or market your talents. Okay, but I feel like this is about telling you to continue to work at it, continue to persevere with this mechanic, continue to fix or adjust things that you need to adjust. Okay, like sometimes, like as a content creator, if something does not like stick, okay, we have to sort of pivot. We have to learn how to pivot and go, okay, this is not what the people are looking for. What can I do to make it a little bit differently? And, just being your own, I hate to say your own critic, but, and not in like a harsh way. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's more just being able to be aware of yourself and say to yourself, okay, there's nothing wrong with just making little shifts and adjustments. Doesn't mean that I'm doing anything wrong. It's just not what's sticking, and it could be that you're needing to make a few adjustments. Okay. But I feel like you find the right information in order to do this. If you run your own business, it could be that you are looking up things like SEO, and how you can better market the things that you're trying to market, right? And how you can actually get yourself out there, how you can get your page seen, etc., etc. So, okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So for me, I feel like this is the change in direction from this halt. This is the change in the direction from, you having to make the pivots, the changes, like things start to turn more in your favor with that Wheel of Fortune. I feel like with the Five of Cups, though, it does come down to perspective. Sometimes it's difficult to say, okay, so the way that I'm doing things may need a bit of adjustment. Because I think that so often, like, we want to hang on to what a good job we're doing. And I'm not saying you're not doing a good job, because I bet you're doing a phenomenal job. All right. But sometimes there are certain adjustments that we need to make, because those are the things that other people are looking for. And this doesn't matter like where you work or what kind of business you're in, etc., etc. It's just about knowing what the people want. Right. And I feel like you can either drift into the Five of Cups, which, right here in this card with Buffy, she runs away. She runs away in the show, and she goes and she works at this cafe. And she sort of wallows in her misery. But she is needed. She's needed back home in Sunnydale. And she doesn't see the two cups behind her. She doesn't see the opportunity. She doesn't see what she has to be grateful for. She's very much just wallowing in her sadness. And I feel like this is about you not wallowing in your sadness, allowing yourself to move forward, and just go ahead and make the changes. Okay, make a pivot in a new direction, or like I said, just make an adjustment in how you're doing something in your business or at your job, etc. Okay, because you cannot allow the halts to hold you down. It is very easy when things are not moving as quickly as we would have liked them to. Like, say for instance, you started a job and you were told that you were going to be promoted and given a raise in a month, and then the raise they ended up giving you was insufficient, and it didn't end up offering you what you thought you were going to get or what you were told that you were going to get. And it can be very defeating, and we can easily drift into the Five of Cups energy. But I feel like instead of looking at the downside of it, look at what can I do? Like, what can I do? How can I get noticed? How can I get recognized? What are they looking for, so that I can do that and I can get seen and noticed by the big bosses, and I can get an even bigger promotion, right? And so it really, for me, is about the perspective and how you're choosing to do something, because you can't allow halts to be defeated, or how you can allow halts to defeat you. I'm so sorry. I mix up my words sometimes. It is a problem, and I do apologize. But anyway, instead of allowing it to defeat you, continue to persevere, continue to move forward, continue to keep putting your best foot forward, okay? Because in your opportunity, you have trust. Trust the process. Trust that justice is going to prevail, that you are going to get what you have been working hard for. You are going to get it because you have comfort over here. You are going to get it. I feel like this is just about perseverance. You know, this is about trusting the universe. Your needs are going to be met with this card right here. And, you know, this is in your opportunity. So your opportunity is to trust that justice is going to prevail. You know, and in the darkest moments, or in the moments when we're feeling down about ourselves, or we're just, you know, say, like I said, you didn't get a raise fast enough, or it was an insufficient raise. You know, a lot of people can definitely interpret that as, what did I do wrong? You know, and they can drift into that Five of Cups energy. And I feel like this is your opportunity, which is telling you this is what you can do. This is how you can push forward. This is how you can move forward, right? It's your opportunity for growth, right? Your opportunity is to not drift into that worry, that worry and like morbid reflection, right? It is definitely just, you know, you needing to trust that justice is going to prevail. It is all in the right timing. It may not be in our timing, but it is all in the right timing, okay? You also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So for me, I feel like have a little fun with it. Have a little fun with where you're at in life right now. Maybe you need a little bit more adventure. Maybe you need to have a little bit more fun in your life right now, because I feel like if you allow money and finances to consume you, and it's all you think about, and it's all you worry about, and you're constantly stressed about it, and it's just, it takes up your entire mental focus, right? You are going to be utterly miserable. So I feel like part of your opportunity is to go enjoy life. What is something that you love doing, right? So something that I do in terms of like manifestation, for instance, so I'll manifest something and then I'll take intentional action towards that thing. It does not always come as fast as I would like it to. So I do something like go focus on something that brings me joy. Something that brings me a lot of joy is all my plants. And so that is what I go focus my energy on. Some of my manifestations come quickly. Some of them have come 4 years later. Okay, the timing is not up to me. You know, the timing is up to spirit, right? I just continue to take intentional action. I keep putting my best foot forward. And I leave it up to the universe, right? This is an example of what you can do, but you're needing to focus on things that bring you more joy and excitement, things that really bring you back to the moment right now. So say, for instance, you love to hike, or you like to go parasailing, or you like to go to the beach, you like to surf, you like to, you know, do things with your hands, crochet, paint, you know, pottery, etc., doing things like that can really help you bring you back to the moment so that you're not consumed with money. That is going to be very important for you in terms of allowing the universe to work for you and not stressing about it, right? Because worrying does nothing for us. Like, it does not change anything. It does not help anything. It only hurts us. It only hurts us, really. I mean, and it wastes our precious time. Life is too short for your time to be wasted. I mean, am I right? So Seven of Pentacles, continue to do your due diligence. That's all you can do, and you leave the results up to the universe. You know, there's a lot of non-attachment energy that I see here for you, because you have the Justice card, the Wheel of Fortune, and now the Seven of Pentacles. And for me, this is just allowing, and the Hanged Man, you know, being unattached to when something is going to work out for you, how well it's going to work out for you, and instead, like I said, you know, continue to do your due diligence, take that intentional action, manifest it, align your energy with it, align yourself knowing that you deserve this in your life, and you leave the results up to the universe, right? Because I feel like you might have a tendency, Taurus, to really get in your head and start to feel a little unsettled, right? Because things are not going your way. The people around you are not behaving the way that you would like them to. This could be your bosses, your coworkers, clients. This could be viewers. Like, something does not work out exactly the way that you want to in the timing that you wanted it to, right? And it could put you in a very unsettled energy. And I feel like your message here is to really focus on trying to settle yourself, right? Somehow, some way. Because over here, and what you should focus on, you have the Tower card with the Hanged Man and comfort, okay? And I feel like this is you know, unsettled. Like, things might be unsettled. Things may not work out, like I said, as quickly as you want them to. You could have unexpected things that, you know, there's always twists and turns. There's always, and I'm definitely not trying to scare you as a tarot reader, but that's life. Like, it's literally just life. There are always twists and turns. There's always unexpected bills. There's always unexpected stuff that happens. I mean, like, last year, my engine blew in my Mustang. Like, that sucked. Like, I was not expecting that at all, you know, but I got through it. I absolutely got through it. And I actually had like a huge blessing that occurred through that process, you know, that I did not expect, right? But when I was going through it, like it was a chaos storm. And so it was very, very frustrating for me. And so I had to find ways of finding some peace and serenity. I went on a lot of walks. I spent time with my dogs. During that time, I was starting a new relationship. I have my plants. I have my kids. Like, I had to focus on other things. Otherwise, I was going to be so utterly stressed out and miserable, etc., etc. Like, it was something that I had to do for my own peace of mind, right? So I am going to get a few more cards on this, but I feel like Spirit wants you to know that though you may not exactly be rich, you will be comfortable. You will have all your needs met. You have 2 cards here that are telling you you're going to have all your needs met. Just continue to put in the energy that you need to put into it, you know, the effort. I mean, do your due diligence, okay? Because look, you had the Magician and stability over here on the bottom of the deck. So I think that the with the handshake, okay, like there is an opportunity for more stability in your life. This is just about asserting your power in this situation, okay? Like, continue to assert your power. Don't let it get you down. Like, whatever it is, like, learn to just be in the flow of things, because shit is always going to happen. Like, it's just life. You know, I gave an example of this in another reading that I did for Taurus about the movie Forrest Gump, right? And, you know, he just took off running, right? And, like, I freaking love that movie. And, he stepped in some poop and, like, he didn't let it stop him. He just kept going, right? That is the energy that you need to carry right now. Like, no matter what happens, you just keep staying in your power. Do not let whatever is going on around you take your power from you. Don't let the halts in the finances or the slowness of getting the raises and the opportunities and the jobs, don't let these things get you down. Remember who you are. Remember that you are the Magician. Remember that you are the bull, okay? And the bull, what is outside of the New York Stock Exchange? A bull. Right? Like, bulls rule money. Doesn't necessarily mean you're always good with money, but bulls rule money. And I have found personally in my life and other Tauruses that I've known, I've heard other readers say this, that Tauruses naturally just attract money. Okay, so hold that, like, keep that close to you, okay? Because it is something that happens. I have found a lot for Tauruses. Things are going to work out for you. They are going to balance out for you. Just trust the process. Do not let things get you down, okay? Like, seriously. So with this Hierophant energy and this Tower card, I am going to get a little bit more energy on that. We'll kind of see. Tell me more about this Tower card, please, for Taurus. All right. You got the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands with the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I do feel a little bit like... I do feel a little bit like there could be a person around you. No, hold on. I gotta say it. So if there's a partnership that you're in, for instance, this person could be spending quite a bit of money, and it definitely, because this, look at this, someone behaving stupidly, and this could definitely throw your finances off. It could also be that, you know, you struggle to make ends meet. You just struggle to make ends meet. You have a bigger bill than expected. It really, you know, it hurts your heart. It really does. It really upsets you. But I feel like with the King of Wands and the 3 of Cups, to me, that is, you don't let it get you down, right? You just don't. You find a new way. You find another, like I said, you could find another source of income, start selling something, but you definitely find another way. Tell me about this Hierophant, please. You have the Judgment card. Look, you are going to prevail. You are going to prevail through this. I mean, you really are. 6 of Wands or 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're going to move past this. You're going to prevail. No matter what happens in your life, Taurus, just know that if you just be the hangman, you just let you just write it out. Like, you just write it out. You just let it go, you know? And you are going to prevail, okay? Do not try to stress about it and get all wrapped up in it. Just start taking that intentional action. What can I do? You know? Because I feel like you have the opportunity, or you have the chance, you have the skills, you have the knowledge to be able to overcome this and to fix this. And it is not something that you should necessarily worry about, because you do have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be moving in your favor. They really are. They're going to be moving in your favor. This is not something that you need to stress about. I'm kind of interested in what area of life this is. We'll see if the tea leaves will say anything about it. Oh, look at that. You have great happiness. I feel like Spirit just doesn't want you to worry about this. Like, I just feel like Spirit just doesn't want you to worry about this. Yeah, you have a successful outcome, plenty of material things. Yeah, birth of a conception of a child or enterprise, which could be this new money over here. So something is going to work out for you. Honestly, I feel like for a lot of you, it's a new opportunity. You are going to be rising above. You're going to rise out of this situation. I feel like for some of you, you start to notice like where you're working at or what you're doing just isn't cutting it. And so you decide to put yourself out there, look for a new opportunity. Like I said, it could be a second source of income even, where you start selling things that you enjoy doing, okay? But either way, I feel like you're going to overcome this. You have several energies of you overcoming this. A windfall, stability, right? New money, successfully overcoming your problems. You know, things are going to work out for you and be very beneficial. I feel like you just kind of need to watch your emotions around this issue. Maybe watch your anger, you know, and your frustration, or just falling deep into depression. Like, really watch that and start focusing on things that bring you a lot of joy, that really like touch on that adventurous, joyful inner child energy, so that you cannot just be sitting around just like worrying and stressing and being overwhelmed and etc., because that's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for anybody around you, okay? I feel like you are going to get out of this. This is not something that you need to stress about. It's really not. Like, I mean, I would tell you, but because you had so many positive cards of forward movement, I feel like this is not something that you should stress about. Oh my gosh, I did not know we were going to get so many cards. Okay. Interesting. All right, so here's what I feel. Again, there could be overspending, foolish with money. It could be you or somebody around you, okay? This stay in bed energy, I feel like, is that Hanged Man. You know, just keep yourself calm, reserve yourself, try to see a different perspective, and, you know, just keep moving forward, right? Because you do have a twist of fate happening for you. It is a new opportunity. An invitation is coming for you. And this pack your bags energy, it can be literally you're going to be traveling, but, you know, and it could be traveling for work, or there's a new opportunity for you that is elsewhere, like out of the state or maybe even country that you live in. It is a big deal, okay? But wherever you're moving, whether or not it's to a new position, you know, you're starting something new, you're kickstarting something new, you're moving to, like I said, new state, city, country, whatever, it's a big deal, okay? It is a really big deal. And I feel like in the end, you're going to find a lot of peace of mind, right? This take a look at yourself energy, I feel like the take a look at yourself has to do with all of this defeat type of energy, where it's like, you know, talking about just being sad, being downtrodden, and maybe struggling to trust the process, you know. And I think the take a look at yourself is really just needed for you to I think ask yourself why you're so attached to something being the way that it is at the specific time. And does it keep you from being able to trust your higher power or the universe? Do you trust the universe? Or do you feel like you have to control everything, right? Because you are going to be standing at a fork in the road. You know, I feel like there's definitely something that you've been doing for a while or you like doing. Like I said, it may not have been working as quickly as you would have liked it to, or you just didn't get where you thought you were going quick enough. Or like I said, it could be that if you had kickstarted something and it just didn't work out quick enough, you know, you're standing at a fork in the road regardless of whether or not you're going to continue doing that thing or if you're going to start something new, look elsewhere, etc. You do have an invitation. But I feel like you also have, you know, chances are going to be in your favor because you have this twist of fate. Is what I feel. You know, you are fated. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune right in the middle of your reading. You are fated to move in the direction that you are moving. You are going to be packing your bags. And this can be figuratively or literally. You know, like I said, packing your bags doesn't necessarily mean that you're packing up your stuff and moving. It could just mean that you are transitioning. You're moving forward. Okay. For some of you, you will be cutting ties with a current position that you're in because you are getting news to move elsewhere because something that you had been working towards didn't quite give you the results that you wanted in the timing that you wanted, and you have a better opportunity coming in. But for some of you, I feel like you're going to continue doing what you've been doing. You may just pivot. Okay, and how you do it. That's like I was saying before. Let's get you one more closing oracle message here. Yeah, you will be rejuvenated. You are clearing out the past. Miracles are coming in for you. You have a lot to be grateful for because you are overcoming these obstacles. Like I said, stay focused. Stay focused. Keep putting in that intentional action. Keep persevering. Do not let it get you down. Don't let life get you down because if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm not even kidding you. Like, it really is. It always goes that way. There's always some sort of roadblock that occurs in life, you know? We have inflation. We have family members who get sick. We get sick, you know? And we have cars that break down. The refrigerator goes out. The AC goes out or the heater goes out. Like, there's always something. And if we constantly just let each and every one of these things get under our skin, we're going to spend our life miserable because it's always going to be something. Like, it's always going to be something. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, believe in miracles, trust the process. Things are going to be turning in your favor. You do have new money that is coming in for you. You are successfully overcoming these problems. Don't fret about it. Don't worry about it. Don't waste your time on it. Just find some peace and serenity and do the things that bring you joy in your life because you deserve it. And you are going to overcome any obstacles that are coming your way. And not only are you going to overcome them, you're going to be so grateful and have so much gratitude. Yeah, you're going to have so much gratitude on the other side of this because of what is coming in for you. Opportunity, windfall, successfully overcoming a problem. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's lots of really beautiful energy. Stay in your power because stability is yours. All right. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye for now.